This is day 78 of trying to get the 2000 ELO on chess.com. I'm currently rated 1845, and I'm versing someone rated 1923, and I'm playing the Alekhine's defense, and I'll probably end up castling kingside and putting my bishop on g7. So the most popular move is for them to attack my knight, and then I'll move my knight. So for this, I always double my pawn structure, because there's a lot of tricks of them later in the game sacrificing their bishop and stuff. So to avoid all that, I just defend my knight with the pawn, and if he takes, it's fine. My next move is to develop my bishop and take this pawn later in the game, probably. I don't really want to take this now though, because this knight just takes. So I'll actually just develop my knight, and then I'll probably take, but maybe not. I don't really like how it opens up the position. I might just castle. I'm going to now move my... So I could take this and double his pawn structure. Actually, I'm going to play that. that actually looks a lot better because I have this move. And probably just moving my bishop to d7. Okay, I thought he was going to go here. I will just castle now. I could also push the a pawn. But actually, yeah, maybe I'll push the a pawn. Yeah, I'll push the a pawn and then just take back. If he takes, I'll just take back. It doesn't look like a good move because it opens up my bishop diagonal. That also doesn't look like a good move though, because my knight is able to hop in here. I don't really like starting an attack without all my pieces developed, but I'm gonna start an attack without all my pieces developed because this bishop's terrible. Like if I just move my, like, it doesn't really make sense to just move my bishop up one square. So I'll take this now. He does have a passed pawn, kinda, because I take, but it's not that big of a deal. So now he puts this pawn here. I should probably take that and then just move my king. Because I just didn't really like how that pawn was there, and I guess he could take, I take, and his pawn's isolated, so that doesn't look good. Pushing doesn't really look that good. Actually, pushing isn't that bad of a move because it stops because my rook file doesn't get opened, and it's defended by his bishop. I'm going to put my knight here. Okay, so now his bishop is attacking my knight. I'll let him... that was kind of a mistake by me, but I'll have to take this with my knight. So the bishops see each other. If he doesn't take, I'll take, but he'll probably just take. I take with my knight. And it looks like I'm losing here because he has this pawn. Okay, he takes my my knight, so if I were to take this, I would be down, so it looks like I have to go and take this. Okay, he sacks his bishop. That doesn't look like a good move to me, even though he's up a pawn, because it just activates my bishop. But I guess it makes sense though, because he'll win this bishop. So I'll take. I'll move my queen attacking his rook. He'll probably just move his rook over here, and then after he does that, I'll probably develop my other rook, trying to put pressure onto these pawns. In the future, I might take his knight to try and remove a defender from this pawn. So I am losing by a lot because he's up a pawn, and because he has this pass pawn here. So I'm gonna move my rook, and then I'm probably gonna move my queen somewhere. And if he ever pushes, then just try and win the pawn back. Okay, he puts his rook behind his d pawn. Looks like a very weird move. I'll move my queen one square. I was thinking of going here to put pressure onto this pawn, on his a pawn, but it's already defended. It looks like he'll either move his queen or move his rook back to defend this pawn, because I'm threatening to take. Wait, if he moves his queen, I have this bishop move. But instead, he moves his knight. I wasn't expecting that move. I think he's trying to go here to have this check. I mean, I'm obviously going to take this because that's just a free pawn. So I'm not really sure what the idea was behind that. He does have this move, attacking my queen, but I should just be able to take this. Okay, he takes my rook. I will take his rook, and he can't just move his queen here because this is mate, so I guess he could go here, attacking my queen. But then I could probably... Okay, instead he plays it differently. I'll go here, threatening to take his knight. It looks like he'll just move his knight back, and then I'll probably move my queen somewhere so that the bishop is putting pressure on the knight. So I was planning on going here. And I kind of want to push this pawn too to create a lift for my king. I'm putting good pressure on his rook. I'm putting good pressure here. Okay, he moves his king. I don't really think that's a good move. If I were to take, it looks like his rook just takes back. And it doesn't really accomplish that much. Actually, I'm just gonna move my rook. I was thinking of pushing this pawn to create a lift for my king, but I think I might have some weird tactic here. Okay, he stops my bishop diagonal. I'm going to push this pawn so that my king has a lift, and I'm able to move my rook around. So maybe moving if I were to go here, attacking his rook. It looks like his queen is attacking this pawn. I'm going to move my queen up one square. He can't take this yet because I would take his rook. If he just like moves his rook somewhere, I'd probably just take that. I'm basically trying to put pressure onto this pawn here and trying to win this pawn. Okay, his knight is attacking my queen, but also preparing this knight check. I could sacrifice my rook. Queen takes, and then I take, and then he has this check. And that looks extremely dangerous. So sacrifice my rook. His queen takes. I take. Queen check. Move my king. He doesn't have this check because my queen is here. I think it works. Good enough. What if he doesn't take, though? Then I would have this check. And then he could go here. Then I could just go here. So I'll take his rook. Check. Move my king. And I think I might be able to win this pawn. Maybe I could have like a couple checks with my queen as well. So I'm planning on just taking this with my bishop eventually. Because he needs his knight to somehow be defending this pawn, but his knight isn't near the pawn, so he can't defend this. All he can do is give me the check. I move my king, and then attack. I did not see that move. Check. I do have this check. Check. King goes here. I think this check is better because I win this pawn, which is very important, and I also have these checks. And then my bishop, if he ends up taking this, my bishop can still go here. He doesn't have this check because my bishop is here, so I'm going to take this, and I'm threatening this check. Okay, he moves his knight. I was not expecting that move. I'll go here to take this with my bishop. I guess I could take with the queen. I'll take with the bishop though, because if he ever moves his knight somewhere other than here, so if he moves his knight there, then that doesn't work. He just blundered his knight though. Okay, he just moves his king. I think I have this check, and then I should have this check, and then this check. Or maybe just this check is better. I'll give him this check. And then I'll give him this check. And then I'll give him this check. I'm running out of time. That doesn't work because I can sack the bishop. So I'll just go here. I don't have much time though. Okay, there we go. So I'll go and sack. I'll actually go and push the pawn. Promote to a queen, and then I'll just give him a bunch of checks. Hopefully I don't stalemate the game. Okay, that's mate. I played with an 84.4% accuracy. My opponent played with a 74.2% accuracy. My rating is now 1855, percentile 99.8, and a high of 1882. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.